Hello students, welcome back again to our video classes. As we have already started in the last video class, chapter number 13, that is understanding shapes. On that video we have seen that exercise number 30.1. Okay, now in today's video class we will do exercise number 13.2, but before starting 13.2 we will do some basic work based on which will be needed for doing the exercise number 13.2. So understanding shapes, as you know, we are doing this chapter. In this we will learn one by one the different types of shapes or standard figures or standard plane figures. Basically the quadrilaterals. As you know, quadrilaterals is the four-sided figures bounded by four straight lines are called quadrilaterals. The types of quadrilaterals are so many, but first of all we will see, we have already studied square, rectangle in your previous classes, very common quadrilaterals. Today we will do another type of quadrilateral, that is called parallelogram. What is a parallelogram looks like? A parallelogram just looks like this figure. When you take a square rectangle and just you twist a rectangle, it will become like a parallelogram. Okay, as we have seen parallelogram, that means we should know that the opposite sides of this quadrilateral are parallel to each other. So a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel to each other, they are called as parallelogram. Okay, so here line AB is parallel to CD and line AD is parallel to BC. Now moving to some another things in this parallelogram, we will see some properties of parallelogram. Okay, very important thing that we have to know the properties of parallelogram. First of all, we have seen that the opposite sides are parallel to each other. In the same manner, the opposite sides of parallelogram are also equal to each other. That means AB is equal to DC and where AD is equal to BC also. Next, the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. In parallelogram, opposite angles are also equal. Means angle A is equal to angle C, angle B is equal to angle D. The third one is the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. As you know, what is a diagonal? What is a diagonal? The diagonal is a straight line which joins the two opposite vertices of a polygon. So this is the diagonal. One diagonal is AC, another diagonal is the BC. If it intersect at the point O, that means they bisect each other. Bisect means they intersect each other at the midpoint. Means O is the midpoint of AC and BD both. So you can write AO is equal to OC. Similarly, OB is equal to OD. The next one is the sum of the adjacent angles of a parallelogram are 180 degree. Means sum of the parallel means sum of angle A plus angle B is 180. Angle A plus angle D is 180. Similarly, angle B is plus angle C is 180 degree. Angle C plus angle D is 180. Why they are 180? Because you know the opposite lines are parallel to each other. When AB is parallel to BC, if you take AB as a transversal, then this angle plus this angle will be 180, which is co-interior angle. Sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree if the lines are parallel to each other. So the sum of co-interior adjacent angles is 180 degree. Now we will move to some questions. So we have to remember these all properties while doing the exercise, and side by side we have to also remember the properties of triangles, some properties of another types of rectangles or whatever, you have to remember all those things also while doing this exercise. We should know the congruency also of congruent triangles, like that. Now, first of all, we will do some questions from exercise number 13.2. Exercise 13.2. Now, in this exercise, first of all, I will take question number 2, number 4. Okay. So, the figure is like this here. Here is the figure is given. The opposite angle, this Z, this is angle 70 degree. And the figure is like this. Okay. So this angle is given Y, Z, and this is X, and this one is 67 degree. Okay. So here 67, 72 angles are given, and you have to find X, Y, and Z in this figure. So while doing this figure, we should always give a name to the figure. A, B, C, D, and you take it as E. Okay. Now we have to find X first, then Y. So here from I will find Z first, because you can see the angle B is equal to angle D, because it is a parallelogram. It is given in the question. The question figure is parallelogram. That means opposites are parallel to each other. That means angle D is equal to angle D. So similarly, angle B is equal to angle D. So angle Z is equal to 70 degree. So while writing anything in geometry, why you are writing, you should give the reason also. So we have to write opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So if angle B is 70 degree, that means angle D is also 70 degree. I have drawn the figures slightly wrong, but just you understand from here also only. Now the next question is X and Y you have to find. You have to find this X and Y again. Now how will you find this X and Y? First, to find this X, we need to consider this triangle first. Okay, A, B, C triangle. You know angle B, you don't know this angle X, but and you know also don't know this angle. That means if you know this angle, by using the angle sum property of triangle, you can find the X. So if you take it as angle A, so you see AD is parallel to BC, and this line AD is a transversal. So we can see this 67 is A is also 67 by alternate interior angle. So you write angle A is equal to 67 degree by alternate interior angles. It is by alternate interior angles. After that, you can find X. Now you write, now in triangle ABC, X plus 70 degree plus A equal to 180 degree. So why 180 degree? Because again you have to write the reason. Sum of angle sum property. Shortcut you can write angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle. So you know angle A. So X equals to 180 degree minus 70 degree minus A. So it is 110 degree minus 67 degree. Therefore angle X is equal to it will be 3. 10 minus 6 is 4, 43 degree. So X, the value of X is 43 degree. Now you have to find this Y. Again you see this AB is line parallel to DC, and A is the transversal. So this is, if this is angle is X, this you take as B. So B is also X. So angle B is equal to angle X. So angle B is equal to again 43 degree, again by alternate interior angles. Okay. Now Y plus B is 180 degree. Now angle Y plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Why 180 degree? Because A is the straight line. So they are linear pairs, or you can write supplementary angles. So angle Y is equal to 180 degree minus angle B, that is 180 degree minus angle B is 43. Therefore angle Y is equal to 137 degree is the answer. So we have got all the three answers. This Z, first of all Z70, then X43, and last Y is equal to 137 degrees. So in this way you have to find these unknown angles. Okay. Now move to the next question. Now you say question number 6. Again I am taking a figure based question. Here is the question is number 6(2). Number 6(2) I have chosen. Here it is said that the figure rope ROPE is a parallelogram. Find the measure of the angle XYZ and state the property you are used to find them. So always write the property. Many times I am saying to write the properties whenever you write the geometry sums. You always write the property, because without property your answer is not justified. So it's very important to write the properties. So here angle is given 80 degree. It is rope, ROPE, rope. YZ. Here is Y, here is Z, and this is 80 degree, and the middle angle is 60 degree, and next here is X. So how will you find these angles X, Y and Z? So here you can see you can find X very easily, because these three angles lie on this line AO, straight line. So straight line angles, so you can write angle X plus 60 degree plus 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. You can write straight line angles, or you can write supplementary angle. You can write linear. You can't write linear pair, because when the sum of two adjacent angles are 180, so that case only you can write linear pair, as we have written here. So you can write supplementary angles, or you can write straight line angles. Okay. So angle X is equal to 180 degree minus 60 plus 80 is 140. So therefore angle X equals to 40 degree. This is the first answer. Now you will find Y. So here you can see this EP is parallel to RO, because opposite sides of a parallelogram equal, and PO is a transversal here. So Y and it is there, these two are alternate interior angles. So Y is also equals to 80 degree. So you can write Y is equal to 80 degree. Why? Because alternate interior angles. So Y is equal to 1. Now in triangle, you can consider triangle EPO. 60 plus Y plus Z is equal to 180 supplementary angles. So you will write in triangle EPO, angle Z plus angle Y plus 60 degree, that is equal to 180 degree. Again angle sum property of triangle. So Z, Y is, we have got Y value is 80 plus 60 is equal to 180. So Z is equal to 180 minus 140. Therefore, angle Z is equal to 40 degree. Okay, so you can write 40 from X and Z also, because this EO is the transversal for these parallel lines. So Z is equal to X by alternate interior angle also. You can find this, the value of Z. So whatever, you can use the property and solve the questions. Okay. Now then move to the next question. Another important question that I am going to do of this exercise, question number 10 of a very important question. Here you have to use the congruency also, because it is asked here to prove the congruent. So question number 10, this is the last question of today's video class. Okay, and rest, if you have got any doubt, so here the question is given: in the adjoining figure, ABCD is a parallelogram. So it is ABCD is a parallelogram here. After that, it is said that the perpendiculars DN and BP are drawn to the diagonal AC. So it is DN and BP. These are perpendicular to this diagonal AC. Now you have to prove that triangle DCN, this DCN, we have to, this triangle is parallel to congruent to this triangle. You have to prove first of all. Now how will you prove? So we have to know how to prove these triangles are congruent. So before whenever you do the congruency, you should consider the triangles that you need to prove them congruent. So here you can see, we write in triangle DCN and triangle ABP. First of all, you can see here, if it is 90 means it is 90 and this is also 90. So this one angle is 90 degrees given. After that, this side is equal to this side, because in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal to each other. Okay, and you can take these two angles as alternate interior angle. These two angles are alternate interior angle, because DC is parallel to AC and AB, and AC is the transversal. So these two angles are equal by alternate interior angle. So we will write angle. First of all, we will write DNC is equal to angle APB, each 90 degree. After that, you will write DC is equal to AB. Why? Because opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Okay, and these two angles are equal. So you will write angle BCN is equal to angle BAP. So they are alternate interior angles. Therefore, the triangle DCN is congruent to triangle ABP by angle side. It is congruent by angle side congruency. Angle side congruency. So you have to write again AN equals to CP. So since the triangles are congruent, number 1 it is, and number 2, yes, when the two triangles are congruent, that means AN, this yes, AN equals to CP you have to prove. AN equals to CP you have to prove. That means again you have to do the congruency to prove this AN equals to CP. Or another way we can again prove, okay, no need to prove, since you can write this CN is equal to AP. You can write CN is equal to AP, because since these two triangles are congruent, so CN will be equal to AP by CPCT. Okay, so in place of CN we can write CP equals to PN. So write CP plus PN is equal to, in place of AP you can write AN equals to NP. AN is equal to NP, sorry, plus. So in both sides NP is there, so NP will be cancelled. So therefore CP is equal to AN. So this is the second part of the question, that you have to prove CP is equal to AN. Number 2 is also proved. So the question is proved. Okay. So students, hope you have understood the questions that I have taught you today, and always remember the properties while doing the congruency or geometry sections. And suppose, since I have written all the reasons, always write these reasons. Without reason your answer is completely incorrect. You will not get any marks for that. So be careful and try to do as I am showing on the board. Okay, hope you have understood and you have enjoyed this class. If you get any doubts, then please do ask me in your next online class. Okay, thank you student very much.